member of the Beacon Media
I was
Group.
wondering.
This is
Keep
greenupbeacon.com.
on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like that.
The Greenup Beacon and greenupbeacon.com, along with First and People's Bank and Trust, proudly present live video streaming of Russell High School sports plus other community events. Today's presentation is also brought to you by Our Lady of Bellefonte Hospital, Buddy Gallion and Greenup County EMS, Dr. James T. Brom, Carmen Funeral Home, Meredith Chiropractic Office, Steve Hines and Western and Southern Insurance, and Witt's Tire Town. The Greenup Beacon and greenupbeacon.com are members of the Beacon Media Group. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 of the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament here from Russell High School. In this game, it's the Raceland Lady Rams, the region leading 32-4 record, against the 64th District runner-up, the Fairview Lady Eagles, sporting a record of 13-12. The Fairview lost to Ashland in the finals of the 64th, and Raceland defeated Russell in the finals of the 63rd, 3-1. We're about a minute away from the announcement of the starting lineups. We'll step away and be back in a minute. This is the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament at greenupbeacon.com. First and People's Bank has served customers one at a time since 1932. First and People's Bank, a full-service bank with 6 convenient locations to serve you. Stop by today and take advantage of the many banking opportunities available at First and People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are the home office. Come visit any of our 6 locations.
A member of the Beacon Media
I was
Group.
wondering.
This is
Keep
greenupbeacon.com.
on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Russell High School.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Witt's Tire Town, Argonite Road, and Powell Lane in
Are you
Flatwoods.
ready for some hard-hitting varsity volleyball action? Second match, Raceland Lady Rams versus the Fairview Lady Eagles. Now announcing the Fairview Lady Eagles lineup. Number 1, Whitney Mounts. Number 2, Kara Atkins. Number 3, Sydney Shelton. Number 5, Kelsey McPeak. Number 6, Aljanae Mohanna. Number 7, Brittany Kreiser. Number 8, Sarah Dunn. Number 9, Destiny Unruh. Number 10, Nikki G. Number 12, Mackenzie Humphrey. Number 13, Anna Blankenship. Number 14, Bailey Weiler. Number 15, Rebecca Thompson. Number 16, Madison Humphrey. And number 20, Jessica Meeks. Head coach is Lauren Ellis. And now your Raceland Lady Rams. Number 2, Abby Brogan. Number 4, Hannah Floyd. Number 5, Kimberly Williams. Number 6, Mackenzie Speaks. Number 7, Megan Walker. Number 10, Emily Bryant. Number 14, Megan Farley. Number 18, Abby Whaley. Number 20, Madison Wilburn. Number 22, Leah Grubb. Number 23, Morgan Large. Number 24, Savannah Mackey. Number 27, Kirsten McGinnis. Number 32, Frankie Carter. And number 33, Michaela Monzo. Your head coach, Jason A. Clark. Tonight's officials are Mark Brown, Kevin Richardson, Margaret LaFonte, and Tom Moxley. Are you ready?
Fairview Lady Eagles to your left under head coach Lauren Ellis. The Lady Rams to your right in orange under head coach Jason Clark. We get ready now for game one of the best 3 out of 5. And Fairview will serve with Bohanna back for the Lady Eagles.
Welcome to game one. Serving is number 2.
That's number 2. That's Kara Atkins instead of Bohanna. And we're underway. Picked out by Wilburn. Grubb. Knuckled over by Farley. Here's a set. Tipped over for by Humphrey. Williams with the kill. 1-0.
Serving the race number 24, Savannah Mackey.
Mackey to serve for Raceland as she does most games. And there's the serve. Point for Fairview. That's Humphrey.
That's Humphrey with a kill shot. Serving for Fairview number 3, Sydney Shelton.
And point Fairview. Shelton serve. 2-1. Here's the serve from Shelton. Farley sets it for Brogan. Brogan puts it down. Point.
That's number 2, Abby Brogan with a kill shot. Now serving for race number 5.
We're tied at 2 here in game one of the second game of the 16th Region Tournament. And it'll be a free return for Fairview. Williams under it. Farley lifts it up. Speaks, puts it down a point.
That's number 6, Mackenzie Speaks with a kill.
And there's a setback return. Grubb under it. Farley. Here's Brogan. Knocks it deep. Dug up nicely back there by Blankenship. Out of bounds. Off of Speaks.
Point Fairview.
And a big return there by Whitney Mounts.
Serving for Fairview number 15, Rebecca Thompson.
And here's the serve. Point Fairview, out of bounds. Four to 3. Fairview serve. Grubb digs it up in the middle. Tapped over. Blocked at the net. Here's the set. Mounts. Puts it down. Williams digs it out from the back row. There's Brogan over by Speaks. Sets again. Up. Comes up short of Sydney Shelton.
Point Raceland. Tie game. Serving number 14, Megan Farley. Ace.
There's an ace. 5-4. Raceland with the lead. Point Raceland off the hand of Nikki G. There's a serve. Tapped over nicely there by Humphrey. Point. Raceland 6, Fairview 5. Just underway here in game 1.
Serving for Fairview, number 16, Madison Humphrey.
Humphrey to serve. She sets, sends it across. Williams from the back row sets it. Brogan, it'll be a free return by Wilburn, and it hits the floor as Blankenship was unable to get to it.
Serving for Raceland, number 2, Abby Brogan.
Brogan to serve. An ace for the Lady Rams. Brogan, a senior. Brogan with her second serve. Lifted up there by Blankenship. Mounts, puts it over. She carried the ball. Brogan serves. That's Blankenship. Hit way too deep by Fairview's McPeak. McPeak with a nice hit. And it's tapped over by Mounts. Set. Mackey lifted in the air. And there's a setback for blocked nicely. Comes up off the net, into play.
Net violation, point Raceland.
As G went under the net, but not without some fantastic play there. Here's a serve, out of bounds. And Raceland now has added some distance. Timeout Fairview, back in a minute. This is the 16th Region Volleyball Tournament on greenupbeacon.com. First and Peoples Bank has served customers one at a time since 1932. First and Peoples Bank, a full-service bank with 6 convenient locations to serve you. Stop by today and take advantage of the many banking opportunities available at First and Peoples Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are the home office. Come visit any of our 6 locations.
Betty Gallion and the Greenup County EMS want you to know the qualified staff is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For transport, call 833-1515. And for medical emergencies, call 911. Greenup County EMS. When seconds count. Accepting Medicaid, private insurance, and private pay. Greenup County EMS. Brogan continues in service for Raceland. Across it is for Fairview, tapped over there by McPeak. Here Speaks puts it down, knuckled up and by Mounts, and it comes up short. And so it's 12-5. And Abby Brogan is at the net. And McPeak unable to get it over. Here's a serve by Brogan. Mounts puts it toward the net. It's tapped over there by G. G blocks it at the net. Point Fairview.
Serving for Fairview, number 1, Whitney Mounts. Service error.
The service error.
Serving for Raceland, number 22, Leah Grubb.
Lifted in the air. Grubb. Williams. Ball stays alive with some nice knuckle play by Fairview, but this one a little hard. And with a kill shot.
Ball is tipped. Point. Raceland.
17-6. Leah Grubb. Point Fairview.
Point Fairview. Serving for Fairview, number 10, Nikki G.
G to serve. Large. Free return. There's a return by Shelton. Williams hits it hard into the net. At the net was Bohanna. At 8. Dunn, Sarah Dunn. I'll get it sooner or later. I hope anyway. Tipped over. As Williams puts it down. 2 hits. A lift. 17-8. Raceland leads here in game 1. Brown County a 3-0 winner over West Carter in tonight's first match. Wilburn to serve. Substitutions in for Fairview. That's Meeks, number 20, checking in. Ball forward. Shelton puts it over. Williams with the kill shot. 19-8. There's an ace. And here's the serve. Clips the net, set back over, put back across by McPeak. Williams sets it. There's Mackey. She slaps it over. Shelton sets it at the net. And there's a point for Meeks. Jessica Meeks, the sophomore for Lauren Ellis's Lady Eagles.
Serving for Fairview, number 5, Kelsey McPeak.
Here's the serve. McPeak serves, comes up short into the net. And we'll have some substitutions now as Kara Atkins checks in. Mackey back to serve for Raceland. On one that might have been out, was handled there by Bailey Waller. Well, that's Weiler. Off her hand and out of bounds. Out of bounds on the serve by Mackey. Point Fairview, 22-10. Raceland leads. McPeak serves. That's Shelton that served. There's a return. Set. Shelton. Mounts. Puts it down. Grubb digs it out. Farley forward. Williams knocks it over. Knocked into the net. Point Fairview. Nice block at the net by Whitney Mounts. Grubb. Brogan taps it over. Tapped. Meeks unable to handle it. And she tried to dish it off to Mounts, and it went off of her hand. So Kimbria Williams to serve now. And there's one down. Brogan not blocked nicely there by Meeks. Lifted by Raceland Point Fairview. 23-11. Thompson will check in to serve.
Number 15, Rebecca Thompson.
23-12. Grubb with it. Out of bounds. Ace. Rebecca Thompson, a junior for the Lady Eagles, trailing 23-13 here in game one. Point.
5 second violation.
Well, I've done 15 or 20 volleyball games this year, and I haven't seen that called. So I'm not saying it's not the rule. I'm saying I haven't seen it called. And something that is important is this. Now they're going to enforce it after they don't enforce it all year long. 24-13, Farley. Tip over. Point.
Number 10, Eugene, tip over.
24-14.
Serving number 16.
Raceland with the lead. And here's the serve. Grubb puts it toward the net. There's Wilburn. Brogan puts it down. Comes right back over. Speaks at the net. Tapped. Fairview can't get it across as G made a valiant effort. And so game one ends 25-14 with Raceland taking a 1-0 lead. We'll step away here for just a minute and be back. This is the 16th region tournament on greenatbeacon.com. First and Peoples Bank has served customers one at a time since 1932. First and Peoples Bank, a full-service bank with 6 convenient locations to serve you. Stop by today and take advantage of the many banking opportunities available at First and Peoples Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are the home office. Come in.
Member of the Beacon Media
I was
Group.
wondering.
This is
We keep
greenatbeacon.com.
on because the force it's got a lot of power and it makes me feel like that.
And I have with me tonight the superintendent of Raceland Worthington Independent Schools, Larry Coldiron. And Larry, second year in the job, had great test scores come out of Mickey Dixon's plan over there. I'm sure you're smiling a little bit about that.
Yes, we're very pleased with our performance on the state assessment. Mr. Dixon, the high school, did an excellent job, and it's the staff, the students, the parents, the community, just an all-out effort for us. It went real well. Really pleased.
Had a good year on the volleyball court this year and a good year on the football field as well.
Seems like everything's going pretty well.
Are you going to take all the credit?
No, I just got to sit back and get to watch now.
That's right. That's right. So tell me, Larry, how many kids do you have in the district now?
We got around 1,100 students in our preschool through senior.
Through senior?
Yep.
And it's been a good school year for you all the way around, hasn't it?
Everything's been going really well. We're really pleased.
Well, maybe you should take a little bit of the credit, at least while you're on here, right?
Well, sometimes I might. Yeah.
That's right. Well, Larry, good luck to you. We appreciate you very much, and maybe we'll see you again during the regional tournament.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Steve Hines is a registered representative of Western and Southern Financial Group with more than 31 years' experience. He'll review your investments and insurance holdings. Steve prides himself in helping clients through a professional approach of analyzing personal goals and suggesting ideas to help meet those needs. Make a wise decision. Call Steve Hines at Western and Southern Life, 1441 Diedrich Boulevard, Russell, 388-3108. a member of the Beacon Media
I was
Group.
wondering.
This is
if you keep
greenofbeacon.com.
on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like that.
One nothing Fairview after a service there by Raceland to start it out. Ball comes back over from Shelton. There's Williams, not blocked nicely there at the net by McPeak. That might have been Sarah Dunn. Point Fairview. So it's 2-0 here in the first.
Ball is tipped. Point goes to Fairview.
2-0. Fairview leads. And here's the service. Williams sets it for Williams. That's Farley with the kill shot, and she'll step back to serve now. Larry Cole-Iron, Superintendent of Raceland Worthington Schools. We thank him for joining us here between games. Talk about some of the successes down in his district. Williams. And we're tied at 2 now. And a ball in play. And a couple unforced errors, and consequently, Raceland out now to a 3-2 lead after trailing 2-0. 3-point run. Shelton serves it, sets it. And Madison Humphrey unable to get it across. And there's Bailey. That's not Bailey, but I'll get it in a minute. That's Blankenship. 5-2. We thank you for joining us here at greenofbeacon.com. Second game of the 16th Region Tournament. Farley at the net, Speaks, puts it down, sent right back over, blocked nicely there at the net by Dunn. Ball still in play. Farley will set it for Speaks again, puts it down, and unable to handle it on the back row is Bailey Weiler, and it's 6-2 now. Kimberly Williams serving. Brogan. Shelton. Point Raceland.
Net violation. Point Raceland.
Violation on the net there by Dunn. Sometimes it's just hard to see those things from this angle. Ace for Williams. Adkins. Here's the serve. Blankenship sent back over nicely there
Point Fairview.
by Madison Humphrey. Mounts is back in. Weiler to the bench, Shelton to serve. Comes up short. And the service error makes it 8-3. Or 9-3 now. Megan Farley to serve. Holds the school record at Raceland for 20 straight points. Ace. Wilburn passes it back to Farley. She makes ready to serve. There's a return by Shelton. Farley hits it forward. Wilburn. Speaks comes from back over her head. Keeps it in play. Shelton does. There's tipped over nicely by Fairview. Ball still in play. And a free return handled nicely by Humphrey. Here's the set. And into the net was Brogan. She came up short. Wilburn hit it the fourth time. And so it's 10-4. And Fairview will serve after the substitution as Rebecca Thompson checks in. And Dunn goes to the bench. Out of bounds. So the service error puts it out of bounds. 11-4. Raceland leads here in game 2 after taking game 1 25-14. Brogan to serve. Thompson hit it high up on her arms, unable to handle it. And now 12-4. Raceland with an 8-point lead on Fairview. And that one by Brogan out of bounds.
Serving is number 16, Madison Humphrey.
Madison Humphrey to serve for the Lady Eagles. Williams unable to handle it as it came off her hands rather than her arms. So it's an ace for Humphrey, the junior, for Lauren Ellis's Lady Eagles. Brogan speaks. Lifted there by Blankenship. Set, mounts, puts it down. Williams. Raceland unable to handle it. So Mounts gets it. 12-7. Fairview's cut it to 5. Here's a serve, comes up short, taps the net. And Humphrey's serve error gives the serve over to Lee Grubb, a freshman libero and server for Raceland. She hits it, taps it, dug by Blankenship, tipped over. That's McPeak, puts it over twice. Third time, back deeper to Brogan. Wilburn sets it for Williams. Here's Williams' hit, comes off the hands of Nikki G, but a good for a point. And 14-7, Grubb will serve again. And there's a free return by G. Farley. Blankenship. Mount sets it. G can't bring it back across the net. And the senior for Fairview is at the net. 15-7. Serve too strong by Grubb. Out of bounds, point Fairview. 15-8. Wilder to serve. Morgan Large unable to get under that one. And consequently, Wilder with the point. 15-9. Raceland with the lead. Williams. Wilburn. Williams at the net. Knocks it down. The finishing shot. Substitutions for both teams. Wilburn to serve for the Lady Rams. 16-9. Raceland leads in game 2. Lady Rams with a 1-0 lead. Shelton sets it for G. Again, she knocks it into the net. Two hits.